Hi friends, it's me, Megan.
And me, Dr. Jessie.
Jessie, I didn't realize you were a doctor.
Well, I'm not a real doctor, Megan. I'm just pretending. Today at school, we dressed up like what we want to be when we grow up, and I want to be a doctor.
Doctor sounds like a great choice, Jessie. Can you tell us why you want to be a doctor?
I want to be a doctor because I want to help sick people feel better. And I want to give away suckers. Whenever I go to my doctor, she always gives me a delicious grape sucker.
Ooh, yum. A sucker always makes going to the doctor a little bit sweeter.
It sure does.
Today's Bible story is about the greatest doctor ever, Jesus. Jesus healed people's sickness and didn't even have to use medicine. He even brought a little girl who died back to life.
Wowie, Megan, that's amazing.
Yes, it sure was, Jessie. Jesus showed his power as the Messiah. Let's watch together to see how Jesus healed sickness. One day, Jesus was teaching people by the sea. A large crowd gathered around him. Suddenly, a man named Jairus, who was a ruler in the synagogue, fell at Jesus' feet. Jairus begged Jesus to help him. "My daughter is very sick," Jairus said. "Please come touch her so she will be healed and live." Jesus went with Jairus and the crowd followed. A woman in the crowd needed Jesus' help too. She had been bleeding for many years, but no doctors could help her. The woman believed Jesus could heal her, so she reached out and touched his clothes. All of a sudden, the woman's bleeding stopped. She was healed. Jesus turned around. "Who touched my clothes?" he said. The woman came forward and fell before Jesus. She told him what had happened. Jesus said to her, "Daughter, your faith has saved you. Go in peace. You are healed." While Jesus was talking to the woman, some men came from Jairus' house. "Your daughter has died," they said. "Leave Jesus alone." Jesus heard this news and told Jairus, "Do not be afraid. Just believe." Jesus went to Jairus' house. People there were crying loudly. "Why are you crying?" Jesus asked. "The child is not dead. She is sleeping." The people laughed at Jesus because they thought he was wrong. Jesus took Jairus and his wife into the room where the child was. He held the girl's hand and said, "Little girl, get up." The girl got up and began walking around. Jairus and his wife were amazed. Jesus told them to give the girl some food and to not tell anyone what had happened. Jesus showed his power as the Messiah. Jesus can heal and give dead people life. Jesus died on the cross and rose again to save people from sin and death. When we trust in Jesus, God forgives our sins and changes us to be more like his Son.